Hi guys, it's Sonia King, your Pampered Chef. I wanted to bring you into my kitchen today to show you a couple of tools that I love using in my kitchen. And this is one of them. This is the large groove cutting board. And I love it because it has this groove in it right here. So it's amazing for cutting watermelon and cantaloupe. So there's no more mess on your counter. All the juice goes right here, holds 3/4 of a cup, and you just cut and then dump your juice out. This side is flat, so you can cut anything on there. It has silicone here so it doesn't slide around the counter. Also has measurements. And if you see there's some cuts in here, that's what you want in a cutting board. You want there to be cuts because that shows that your cutting board is giving away for your knife to stay sharp. So you want to make sure, if you don't like that, you can just take a fine piece of sandpaper and sand that out. These don't stain, they go in the dishwasher. If you don't have a dishwasher, you can put this out in the sun and it'll bleach it out. So one of my absolute favorites. I tell people you should not cut on glass, wood, or acrylic. All those things will dull your knives, so make sure you have a good cutting board in your kitchen. One of the most important things you can have. All right, so we're gonna cut a tomato, and I brought out one of my absolute favorite products, and that is the Quick Slice. I fell in love with this to cut block cheese. So if you make cheese trays, this is great because you can take the block of cheese and cut it in half, put half in here, and just kind of go on an angle and down, and it'll slice your cheese in slices, and then you can turn it and slice it again if you want them smaller. So we're gonna use a tomato today, and I'm gonna start here just like this. We're just gonna go straight down, and then I'm gonna put it the rest of the way through here. And you can see how it sliced it. Ta-da! Now, my tomato knife. Love this knife because you want to use a serrated blade always for tomatoes. If you use a straight blade, you can actually dull the knife. So you always want to make sure that you have a serrated blade for your tomatoes. It won't squish your tomatoes, so if you have a soft tomato that you want to use up, always use a serrated blade. So we're just going to cut this up real quick. And then we're going to cut the cucumber next. And the cucumber, we're going to use the crinkle cutter. So let me move this over. And if you guys could just stay there for 1 minute, I need to get a paper towel. All right, I'm back. All right, I'm just gonna wipe this off real quick. And I'm gonna show you the crinkle cutter. All right, so the crinkle cutter was actually retired from the line a couple years ago, and they just reintroduced it. Love it. Again, great for cheese. It makes pretty cheese, makes waves in it. But it is great for your vegetables because if you are doing a veggie tray, your dip will stay on. So if you're dipping this into your veggie dip, then the dip stays right on your cucumber. So you can see how nice and fast. So you could cut butter if you wanted to, you know, for the holidays, if you have butter slices out, you could cut butter with it. Any type of vegetable, cheeses, just super fast. All you gotta do is rock it back and forth, and voila. All right, guys, thanks for joining me.